Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Inside Movies Galore. I'm your host, David Streggy, and today I'm going to go on about another film that goes back way to the year 1995. And I was still a teenager then, and I was watching the Disney Channel when, lo and behold, a film called The Four Diamonds came on, and we recorded it when we could record things on VHS. And it was directed by Peter Werner, and it was produced by the Buena Vista Entertainment production company, and along with the Disney company, or the Disney Channel, whatever you want to call it, the Walt Disney Television. That's what it was called at that point in time. And what happened is that they shelved it, they vaulted it, and that's what Disney tends to do with some of their films. This never saw the light of day on any form of media, and I thought I'd go on about it because I remember it very vividly. So we have a young boy who is played by Tom Guerry, who goes by Christopher Millard, or Chris for short. And he fantasizes about being a squire of the round table and studies the stars. But when he has difficulty breathing, it turns out to be caused by a brain tumor. So his fantasies turn into a means to battle the disease. Chemotherapy eats his summer, and instead of writing the standard "what I did during summer vacation," his teacher lets him create a fictional story, and Chris begins to make the characters from the people around him, and he battles with doctor treatments and the illness. Squire Millard, which is the character that he eventually creates, goes on a quest against an evil sorceress to gain the four diamonds of courage, wisdom, honesty, and strength. Qualities that Chris himself attains as his health fails. The story of Chris Millard is one that is has been inspiring people for over 30 years. And there is a Four Diamonds Fund that was set up, I believe, after his illness. So this film is actually inspired by true events that went on in this young man's life, and I believe that this was based on a true character and his true story, battling, and the Four Diamonds Trust Fund is actually still going to this day. It's a fund that was set up by Chris's parents to help children with childhood cancer. So whenever you hear the Chris Millard or the Four Diamonds Fund going on, that is still going on to this day because of this film, I believe. And this film was put out because you know, because he fought it every step of the way. And the story itself was written by Chris Millard before he passed away from cancer. You know, it is a great story. I wish they could run the movie again so that more people could see it. I wish they could distribute it to some kind of platform where people could buy the film, because it was really entertaining. The actors involved and the actresses were very entertaining, the ways and the steps that Chris had to go through to, get these four diamonds, and you got involved with his story. You got involved with his fight, and it became very sad when towards the end, towards that final diamond, it was his parents that were actually reading the story after he was gone, and it was just so sad. And the film kind of reminded me a little bit of, kind of like the film Sucker Punch later on, in a way, because of the fantasy of the the film at the time and the stories that were involved. But the film involved Christy Lottie as Dr. Burke, who was evidently his doctor involved in the tumor process, or the cancer process. She ultimately was playing the sorceress Reptanahan. Kevin Dunn, who played in Transformers as the father of the kid in Transformers, played Charles Millard, and he played Charles the Mysterious. Jane Brooke, who was Irma Millard, she played Hermit the Lagoon, and so on and so forth. The people in his life became the knights that surrounded him as he achieved many of these goals. And this was an amazing film, at least at the time, at least to me. I mean, it stayed with me to this day, and I think that this film, I demand that Disney take it from the vaults and put it on something. I really would like them to stop being greedy and share it with the world. So this is my plea, to let it be seen, let it be heard. In any case, thank you for listening. Have a great day, evening, or morning, wherever you are. Appreciate the time. Thank you for listening. Let me know if you've seen this movie down below, what your thoughts were, and I'd appreciate what your thoughts were on the film. So thank you for listening. Have a great day, evening, or morning, wherever you are. Thank you so much.